Good evening, or good afternoon, whatever time it is where you're at. What's up to y'all? Today is day 6 of our yoga deck challenge. We are doing it outside today. Today is a nice warm day. But today we are shuffling the cards. We did our back bend, we did that. So now we get to shuffle the cards and pick a new card out of our yoga deck until, we find a position we can't do. So if you guys are new to this challenge, I'm just going to explain the rules real quick. Okay, so this is how it goes. We got this deck of cards. I think there is 72 cards, 72 yoga positions in this deck of cards. The name of the game is to do as many cards as you can. Do like get it, do it, next card, get it, do it, next card, until you come across a card or a position, a pose that you can't do. Like you try to do it, you really can't do that. So now you got to practice until you get into that. So that's the name of the game, and the goal is to complete all 72 of these positions. Right now we have, I want to say 4 cards done, 4 cards out of the 72 cards done already. So now we get to shuffle and see how many we can do today. So that's what we're doing today. We're shuffling the deck, getting a new card out, doing the position. If we can do that, it goes in the done pile. We swipe a new card, keep swiping, keep swiping, keep swiping, until we come across a card that I'm like, dang, we can't do this today. We gotta practice some more. It may take us like a week or 2 to do this pose. So y'all get the concept, y'all get the name of the game. So now we can, continue where we left off. And where we left off is shuffling this deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle it so we can pick a new card. And for the guys who wasn't here, if y'all want to see the cards we did not do, but the cards we already completed, like the ones that was in the done pile, y'all can just leave a comment and I will show y'all that. Show y'all all the cards we did already. So yeah, we're just gonna shuffle this, and then I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pick a card that I did not do. So let's go ahead and shuffle this. I'm gonna shuffle it for about one more time, shuffle it one more time. One more time, and then I'm gonna close my eyes. See, my eyes are closed, y'all. I cannot see, my eyes are closed. And I'm finna randomly pick a card, either off the top, the bottom, in the middle. It doesn't matter because my eyes are closed and I can't really see. Okay, so this is our random card. Okay, so it's straddle boat pose. Dang, this is the pose we gotta do. And I think I have to do this. And guys, I already warmed up, so we don't even have to warm up. We just gonna get straight into shuffling the cards, straight into doing these poses, because I warmed up off camera. So anyway, this is the first card of the day out of the cards we have to do. This is the pose we have to do. We have to do straddle boat pose. And I believe I can do this position, but we have to see. And hi, thank you for joining. I know I have to like block the sun to read. B-Ball said cute. Hey, thank you. So this is what we doing, y'all. We are finna do this yoga pose right here. And if I can do it, it goes into the done pile. And if I can't do it, we gotta keep practicing until I can. So let's get on the mat. Let's stand up, let's get on the mat. And let's try to do this position. I already know for a feeling that I can pretty much do this, but like I said, we're gonna see. So like I said, I already warmed up. I already did a full body routine already. So we're just gonna get right into this. So this is how I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off in butterfly. And then I am going to lift off butterfly. I'm gonna kind of go into like a boat pose kind of variation here. So this is how I'm starting off. So my legs are up. Then I'm gonna take my index and my middle finger on both sides. I'm gonna wrap them around my big toes, right? And then I'm gonna extend one leg at a time first, just to warm up a bit. So I'm gonna first extend with this leg, and then bring my left leg back in, and then I'm gonna extend with my right leg. Then I'm gonna bring my right leg back in, and then I'm gonna extend both legs. So let's try to extend both legs now. Okay. And basically this is that pose. So this is straddle boat pose right here. And like I said, I'm gonna hold this for like 3 breaths, three to 4 breaths, just to show y'all that we can hold this position. So we're gonna hold that for 3 breaths. So I'm gonna start now. My deep breath in, my deep breath out. I just gotta hold it for 2 more breaths. This is gonna be my last breath here. Now we're gonna exhale and release. Nice and slow with control. Okay, And that was our straddle boat pose. So now we get to shuffle the deck again and get a whole new card. This is the card we just did, y'all. So we just did straddle boat pose. We just did this position. We're gonna put this in the done pile. Let me show you my little done pile. So y'all, these are the cards we've already done and completed. Oh shit, I almost just fell. Anyway, these are the cards that we already completed out the deck. So let me get those are. We did straddle boat pose, so that is completed. And y'all, I'm finna read these comments real quick. We did side crow pose. That's this pose right here. Some people call it the Baki pose. Like, if y'all ever watched that anime, it's that pose. So we already completed that. We already did that. And if y'all don't believe it, y'all can literally go back to that last live and watch me do it. Oh, God. We did the back bend. We did extended back bend. I even learned how to fall into my back bend doing that one, so that's done. We did rabbit pose. That one was kind of an easy one. Like, that one not that hard anyway. We did rabbit pose. We did happy baby pose. That one was easy. And we did standing split. So these are the cards we got done. Now let's shuffle up a card and get a new card. And now I'm gonna read these comments. Okay, Matt P said, sup, what state? A, we out in the A. We in Georgia. We out in the A. This where I stay. This where I be. Southern Peach forever. B-Ball said, hearts, A, much love. Supra King said, GY. And Matt Pete said, are you mixed? I have a mixed daughter. She hates me. Damn, why she hates you? And I am mixed. Yes, yes, yes. How could you know? How did you tell? Look, that was our sarcastic comment, but it's pretty easy to tell. But if y'all are wondering why I just looked to the side like this so quick, that's because I just seen a big-ass deer just run across me, just start running, literally. I wish I could have just seen that. I was just like, what? Anyway, that's off topic. Yes, I am mixed. But let's go ahead and shuffle up this deck. Let's shuffle it up. And like I said, I'm going to close my eyes and get a new card. So y'all know I'm not cheating. I'm not just picking out cards I know how to do. It's literally random. It's literally random. We come across cards I don't know. And we come across cards I know. So no, y'all, I am not cheating. I'm literally finna close my eyes right now and pick a card. Like, literally, I'm not looking at them. All right, now I'm finna pick a random card out this deck. A literally random card, like literally random. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got chair pose. We got chair pose. Look, chair pose is pretty easy for me too. And y'all, we not finna sit here and do the whole deck on live. If I do 10 cards in a row without getting messed up, we're gonna close the live off and then do another live another day and finish off the deck. But now we're not gonna sit here and do all 60 something left of these cards today because I got other stuff to do. So if I do 10 cards in a row, we're gonna cut this episode off. So they already did one card. Y'all seen I just did the straddle pose. Now we have chair pose. So let's get on the mat and let's do this. And this is, I'm gonna show y'all how I like to get into each pose. So this is how I like to get into chair pose. Firstly, let me pick my pants up a bit. This is how I like to start chair pose. I first like to start by taking a deep breath in, and I like to put my hands up in the air. And then I like to exhale and forward fold. And then from forward fold, I like to take a deep breath in. I like to bend my legs. I like to bend down. So now I'm kind of like already in my chair position. I like to bend down. And then as I exhale, I would raise my arms, raise my chest, and still kind of sink down. So now I'm still in my chair pose. So let's hold this for 4 breaths. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 3 more breaths to go. Last 2 breaths. Last one here. Then we're gonna exhale and release. I like to release by sweeping my hands down and extending my legs so I'm back into a forward fold. Then I take a deep breath in, and I raise all the way up, exhale my breath, and I set my hands back to my side. So that's how I like to get in and out of chair pose. So y'all, we just did that. That's another card in the done pile. So let's see, how many cards we got done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 cards out of 72 cards done. So I did 2 cards today. We got 8 more cards to do. All right, let's shuffle up the deck. Y'all, I'm speeding through these because I already did some of the hard poses like that I had to like actually spend like a week or two on practicing. And that was that side crow pose and that back bend pose. But now that I did that, these other poses I got a feeling I'm just gonna breeze through. So I'm closing my eyes. I'm shuffling up. I'm not cheating. I'm not looking. Hey. Anyway, I'm shuffling my cards. And I'm not cheating, y'all. All right, now I'm gonna pick a random card. A random yoga pose. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick that one that just fell. Damn. Okay, in this crow pose. Crane/crow pose. Okay, so now we gotta do this. Y'all, I'm finna pull this off. I know some of y'all might be thinking, we'll see. But yes, y'all are finna see. I'm finna pull this off right now. Okay, so this is how I like to get in and out of crow pose. And y'all, if y'all trying to do crow or side crow, I do got videos on that for practice routines and stuff like that. But anyway, we back on our mat. Finna pull my pants up a bit. This is how I like to get in and out of crow pose. So basically, I first start sinking all the way down to like a bird perch. So I'm sitting on my heels right here. And then I like to bring my thighs, my upper thighs to my belly. Like I like to bring them together. So I'm sitting on my heels. I'm bringing my thighs into my belly. I'm bringing my belly into my thighs. And I like to squeeze my thighs together. So I squeeze my thighs together and squeeze them up. So after they are squeezed in, I take my hands, I set them out in front of me like this. So now that I'm squeezed in, I just take a couple breathers. Take a deep breath here. And I take a deep breath out as I lift up slightly and push myself in. Make sure that your fingertips are tented. Hold up, I almost fell, y'all. Almost fell. I gotta do that over. Let me move my mat because I am on a slight heel, so it might be a little unbalanced. So I'm just moving my mat slightly. So I almost just fell. But let's try that again. Now that my ground is kind of even, it should be a lot easier. And y'all, I am taking a deep breath in out. Sometimes I like to mentally prepare myself for all type of lift ups because it can be a bit strenuous at times. It can be a bit strenuous. All right. So I go in and I go out like that. But of course, we're gonna hold this for 4 breaths. But I just like to warm up before I fully get into it. Like go in, go out, lift one leg, lift the other leg, lift both legs. You know, I just like to practice a bit first. So we're gonna keep rolling into this until I hold it for 4 breaths like I did the other poses. So let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You see, each time I go up, I hold it a bit longer. I hold it longer and longer. All right, this last 3rd time, I should be able to hold it the full duration. So let's try this one more time. And then this time I should be able to hold it longer than what I did before. First, let me take a seat. Let me take a quick roll out my wrist. It's like I said, all lift ups, they be a bit intense on the wrist, a bit intense. Handstands, crow pose, side crow pose, all of those. So I'm just gonna shake my wrist out just a bit and then I'm gonna get into it one more time. So let's just shake that out real quick. Cause woo, I need that. All right, now let's get into it. Sitting back down into my bird perch. Pulling my legs, not my legs, pulling my thighs in. Squeezing them together, squeezing them tight. Laying my arms out in front of me. Making sure my fingers are tented so they're not flat. It's like spider hands. So just in case I fall, I can spin out and I won't hurt myself. All right. Let's go ahead, take a deep breath in. breath out, raise up. Three more breaths to go. Okay, and release. Nice and slow, release down. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna shake out my wrist, shake out my arms. Now that was a warm up. Whew. That was a warm up. Shake that all out. Especially my wrist though, especially the wrist. Shaking out the wrist a lot. Whew. But we did that, we did that. We got up, we held it for a couple breaths, we got back down. In with control, out with control. All right, let's take a seat. Back down. This is the pose we just did, crow pose or crane pose. This pose right here, this is what we just did. This is what we just held for a couple breaths. So now we can put that in the done pile. That's 3 cards. Now we got 7 more cards to go. So let's go ahead and shuffle up this deck. I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay. Let's shuffle up just a bit more, just a bit more. All right, now, I don't know what card just fell on me, but this is the card we're gonna do. Okay, scale pose. Damn, I haven't did a scale pose in a long freaking time. It's been a long time since I did this position. This is gonna challenge me a bit, but we still gonna do it. We still gonna hold it for our 4 breaths, if we can do it. But if I can't do it, we might have to warm up. We might have to do like a couple routines. I haven't did this in a long time. Y'all, this is scale pose. This is the pose we got to do. Some people call it Libra pose. People call it scale pose. Like I said, it's a lot of names for the same position, like a million one names for the same position. So this is what we finna do. Let's meet each other on the mat. Let's do that. Let's do that. Whew. Okay. Now that we are on our mat, I'm going to show y'all how I like to get in this position and how I like to get out of this position, just like I showed y'all the other ones. So now, this is how I like to get in. I like to sit down, just like this. And then I like to pull my feet on top of my legs. Like, I like my feet up like this when they're in this position. So I have my feet resting on my thighs like this. Boom, boom, boom. So that's the first step. And then I would take my hands and I set them beside me, but not like in front of me, kind of like, not all the way in the back either, but kind of like beside you, but a little bit like kind of by your glutes, kind of. It's kind of like in that area. So I would take, first, gotta warm up the wrist again. This is another one of those positions that are intense on the wrist. So first, let's roll out the wrist just for a little bit. Shake out the hands just for a little bit. All right, they're warmed up. So now I'm gonna place my hands back. Some people like their hands flat. Some people use spider hands. I even seen some people do this with their hands as fists. I like to do it with spider hands. So that means your hand is out like this, but your fingers are creating like little tents. So it's like a little cross, like something like that. I don't know if y'all saw that, but once we're done with this, I'll show y'all anyway. So first, I like to practice picking up my legs first, because that goes a lot into this position, picking up your legs. So before I even lift up off the ground, I'm first practicing bringing my legs to my chest. So this is why I first practice. Just a couple warm-ups of that. A couple warm-ups of lifting up. And if you feel a little bit tired, you can always switch your legs out. You can put it like opposite. Boom, and just keep warming up. Keep pulling your legs up, just like that. And then once you warmed up with that and you did that enough, then I start warming up with the lift ups. Not lifting up my whole legs, but just my glutes, just the back area. So then I start with lifting, go back down. Lifting, go back down. Going up, going down. And I am breathing with these techniques. Like I'm taking a deep breath in, exhale, going up, inhale, going down. So I do that a couple times. And then after I do that, then I feel like I'm ready to finally do the lift up completely. So let's go like this. See, lifting up the legs and then the bottom part. So now I'm up off the ground. And now I have to set myself right back down. Whew, we gotta hold that for 4 breaths. I only held that for 1. But to be honest, give me some leeway, y'all. I haven't did this in a long time. Have not did scale pose in a long time. So give me a little leeway on this. We gotta take a breather. We gotta take one more breath. Whew. All right, let's try this again. I only held that for one breath. The goal is to hold it for 4 breaths. So you really got it. You can, get into it, hold it, and then with control, release yourself out of it. So let's try that again. Let's try to hold it longer than 1 breath this time. Whew. I forgot how intense this was on your wrist. Like, I forgot how strong your wrists have to be for all these lift ups. Okay. Okay. Dang, y'all saw that? I lifted up and sat right back down. I was like, hold up. Damn, hold up. All right, let's try this again. With my exhale, I'm gonna push up off the ground. Now I'm gonna hold this for 4 breaths. 3 more to go. Last 2. Last 1. And release, nice and slow. Releasing my legs nice and slow here. Now, because I had my feet in that position for so long and they was not used to that, I have to roll out my ankles. So now I'm just finna to roll out my ankles, roll out my feet. First I'm going one direction, then I'm gonna spin in the opposite direction. I'm gonna go right to left, left to right, up and down, round and round. So let's just do that for 1 more breath, because I need that. And I feel much better now. That was intense. But we did that. And we held that for our 4 breaths. So, Whew. That was intense, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my feet hurt. Like, my ankles hurt because of that. My ankles and my wrist. My wrist, like, ooh, like, damn, maybe I should have did a little routine before I did all that, because that was not it. But we did it. We held it for 4 breaths, and that was scale pose. That was this pose right here. So now we can add this card to the done pile. And that was 4 cards we did today. Now let's see if we can do 6 more. And then we can cut this episode off. So let's go ahead and shuffle the deck. I'm finna close my eyes. We finna get a card. Hopefully it's not no hard card, man. I just did 2 lift ups. I just did a crow pose. I just did a freaking scale pose. Like, can I get a resting pose? Like, that's the pose I want. I want the resting pose. I just want to lay down. Let me get a child's pose. Like, let me get something easy. What just fell? Boom, this just fell. So this is the card we're going to do, because this is the card that just fell. This is triangle under grip. I'm pretty sure there's another name for this. Like I said, 1,000,001 names for the same position. But this is what we got to do, y'all. So basically, we got to go into like a kind of like a high lunge. Then we got to like wrap our arm around and like hold our other arm. And it kind of looks like a side angle, rotating side angle. When you go into your high lunge, put your hand down, you go like this. So it looks like instead of just having your hand up, that you're taking it around and you're binding like that. This kind of looks like what's going on in this picture. I feel like we can do this, so we're just gonna go ahead and try, because I really feel like I can do this. So let's get up, let's go to our mat, and we're finna do this. So it looks like she was in a high lunge. So first, we're just gonna start with getting into a high lunge first. So this is how I like to go into my high lunges. I like to start taking a deep breath in. I exhale and I forward fold. And I either step back into downward dog, or I walk my hands out to downward dog. For me, it really doesn't matter. I can either walk my hands out and adjust into downward dog, or I can walk my legs out and adjust into downward dog. Or you can go into tabletop, tuck your toes, and shift into downward dog like that. So like I said, it's multiple ways to get into the same position. So from downward dog, I like to kick my right leg up or left, it don't matter. Then I like to round my back, bring my knee to my nose, and then I like to put my foot in between my hands. From there, with an inhale, I just raise my arms up, raise my gaze, and then I'm in a high lunge. Now, it looks like she was in like a side angle. So basically, I'm gonna try to do that first. So first, I'm gonna go into my side angle. And it looks like she was around. Like, I might have to see like a real life picture of this. Cause you know, sometimes cartoon images don't really show the full extent of what somebody is doing. So I'm gonna have to get my other phone and get like a real picture. So it looked like, hold on, how did she have her arms? Did she go over like this, or did one go like this and one went around and they like clasped? Like, I'm kind of confused in that area. I'm kind of confused, I'm not gonna lie. Look, y'all wait right here. I need a real life picture. Y'all wait right here. I gotta get my book. I gotta get my phone. I gotta get my other phone. Y'all wait right there. Alright, y'all, and I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I had to get my other phone so I can get a real picture of this. Because this would have looked like on the cartoon. Sometimes I need a real picture. I need like a real demonstration. So I'm finna type the name of this in my Google right now. I'm finna type this up. Because I'm trying to do this right. Yep. Alright. Alright, let's look at a real picture of this. Because we finna do this like how it's supposed to be done. Tell me why they not showing me the picture of it, bro. They're showing me side angle. They are not showing me what this girl is doing on this picture. Look, let me show y'all. This is what they showing me, y'all. Hold on. Y'all can't even see that. Y'all can't even see that. Damn, y'all can't even see that. Can y'all see that? This is what they showing me. They showing me this. They is not showing me this right here. They is not showing me this. Man, let me look at this. How she do this? So it look like her arm right here. And she's tilting up. And she going under. And what the fuck? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I know some of y'all might be thinking, yo, you so fucking slow for that. You so slow. But we all got our slow moments. We all got our slow moments. I know I be having a lot. I be having a couple slow moments. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I be having more than a couple slow moments. All right, we're just gonna keep trying this. Okay, I finally found one on Google. Finally found a picture of what this lady is doing. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Let me see how this lady's doing this. Oh, I'm so slow, y'all. I'm so slow. Oh wait, let me read these comments before we do this. Stinky said, I have a mixed daughter. She hates me. Damn, why y'all daughters be hating y'all? Why y'all daughters be hating y'all? Stinky also said, you a bum Matt. What is y'all doing in the comments? What is y'all doing in the comments? Look, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Jan Nike or Jan Nike? Like Janike? Is that how I pronounce that? Look, because I be having to ask people how I pronounce their names all the time because I don't like pronouncing people's name wrong. So if I'm pronouncing your name right, say that in the comments. But Janike? I think that's how you say that. But Janike said hi, and it says, how warm is it out there? Yanika. That's how you pronounce it? I'm so fucking retarded. That's pretty. That's kind of pretty. That's pretty though. I like that. But how warm is it out here? It's warm. Like, we live in Georgia. I think it's about, it's not hot, but it's not cold either. I think it's in the 70s. It's pretty good out here. And then she said, it's Swedish. Thank you. I like that. That's pretty unique. But anyway, let's try this again. Now that I've seen a picture of how to do this. So basically, she got her leg in front like this. She's bending. She's turning like this. And then she got One arm. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Cause I'm finna do this right, man. I'm finna do this position right. Okay, she got this one going under, and then this one going like this, so they catch. Bro, I'm so slow. I'm so retarded for that. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go back into our high lunge. Let's go back into high lunge real quick. All right, now that I get how she did it, she had this arm going back, this arm going under, and then they catch like this. Bro, I could have bended this. I didn't know that's what she was doing in that picture. I swear I didn't. But let's hold this for 4 breaths. 3 more breaths to go. This is my last breath here. Then I'm gonna exhale and release. Whew. Damn. I know that was what she was doing. I could have bended that. I did not know that was that. So basically, that was the position that we were supposed to be doing. So that is triangle undergrip. I'm pretty sure there's another name for that. Maybe if they called it by another name that I think it was supposed to be called, I would have got it. But anyway, let's put this in the done pile. Now we got 5 more cards to do. So let's shuffle this up. And let's knock this 5 off the way. Let's knock it down. All right. My eyes are closed. I'm not looking. I'm not cheating. First card to fall out or I pick. That's the card. Shit, that's the card we're doing. Okay. Extended side angle pose. Okay, now this one I can do. This one I can do. This one I know. I know this one by its name. Extended side angle pose. So basically, that's just an easier version of what we was just doing. You don't have to do no bind. So let's get into that. Let me show y'all one more time what we doing. This is what we doing, y'all. Extended side angle pose. This is what we doing. All right, so let's do it. First, let me get into my lunge. I'm gonna go from tabletop to downward dog, and then from downward dog, I'm gonna go into, my lunges. All right. All right, so basically for extended side angle, we're just gonna put one arm down. I'm gonna use my left, and then we're gonna turn open towards the right. So basically they want you to stretch your right arm to the front. So this is like the extended one, because usually you just have your arm straight and you'll just be stretching like this. But in the picture, they want you to stretch a little bit further. So we can hold this for a couple breaths. Let's hold this for 3 more breaths. Taking my deep breath in, my deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go. Last breath here. I kind of like it better this way. I'm not gonna lie. This way I feel like you get a deeper stretch. This way it feels like you still stretching, like you feel it, but this way you feel it more. You feel it more. Let's just say that. But yeah, we can do this, y'all. We can do this pose. So yeah, I'm just gonna step out of it. Yep, just like that. So that pose is done. We could put that in the done pile. Boom. So now we got 4 more cards to do. We done did 6 cards today. Look at us, we're on a roll. We done did 6 cards and we have not came across a card that we really struggled on or could not do, that we had to stop. So hey, we on a roll. Let's do our 4 more cards. Let me close my eyes. Let's put these cards together. Let me close my eyes. Shuffle this up. Please don't be a hard card. Please do not be the handstand. I can't do no. Damn, a lot of cards fell out. Okay, we're gonna do that again because I only really want 1 card to fall out. Like 8 cards fell out. So let's shuffle this up. My eyes are closed. And y'all, if none fall out in like 3 seconds, I'm just gonna pick a card. So let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we just gonna pick a card randomly. All right, let's open my eyes. Let's see what this is. A motherfucking easy one. See, this is my card's fucking me. I said give me an easy card. They gave me an easy card. All right, this one is, let's read this. Bound angle pose. Man, this looked like a child's pose, but they called it bound ankle pose. So anyway, basically, yo, this is basically child's pose right here. They call it bound ankle pose, but that's basically child's pose. So let's get into that position. I'm gonna go from tabletop and I'm gonna get in it that way. Basically, you're just gonna sink your hips back all the way to your heels. And you're gonna lower your forehead all the way down to the ground. And we're gonna stay for 4 breaths. So a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 3 more breaths to go. Last 2 here. This is gonna be our last breath. Then we're gonna exhale and release. All right. See, I told y'all we was gonna get all the easy cards today. I told y'all. I said today we're gonna get all the easy cards. Now we only got 3 more cards to do. 3 more cards to do. And then we can close out our episode. Then we're gonna save the rest of this deck for the next episode because we still got a hefty amount of cards. Hefty amount. But we only doing 3 more today. So let's go ahead and shuffle this up. And if y'all are wondering why am I looking like this, that's because I be hearing weird sounds in the neighborhood. I be having a look, be like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, all these cards just fell out. I'm gonna pick them all back up. I'm gonna close my eyes, shuffle this deck, pick a card. So my eyes are closed. Let's shuffle it up. All right, if no card falls out, we're just gonna have to, that card wanted to fall out, I would not let it. I don't know what card that was, but it wanted to fall out. Anyway, let's shuffle it out a bit more. Okay, something fell out. Okay, upward dog. So they want us to do upward dog. Hey, that's another pose that I'm pretty much used to. I be doing it all the time when I do my sun salutations. So let's go ahead and get into that upward dog position. We're gonna set that card right here. And I'm gonna show y'all how I like to get into upward dog. So like I said, there's more than one way to do something. There's more than one way to do something always. So this is how I like to do it. I like to go from tabletop. I know a lot of my positions I start in tabletop, but it's just easier to transition to most things from tabletop. So I start from tabletop, I tuck my toes, I go into downward dog, take a deep breath in, I exhale, I go into high plank, take a deep breath here, exhale, lower down to my belly for chaturanga, deep breath in, exhale, and I shift up to upward dog. So only the flats of my feet are on the mat and everything else is lifted up. So let's take a deep breath here. Bass booming, y'all. Anyway, take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. 3 more breaths to go. These are our last 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. Then we're gonna exhale and release. We're gonna tuck my toes, pick up my hips and shift to downward dog. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna walk my feet to my hands, and I'm back up. All right, so that was upward dog. We held that position, we did that position. We're gonna put upward dog in the done pile. Now we only have 2 more cards to do, and then we can close this video out. So let's go ahead and shuffle this up. And let's do our last 2 cards. So I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh, you got some Blue Lotus. You must have had to go on a scavenge for that.
I did.
I knew. Y'all, Blue Lotus is short in stock. Here in America. Here in America. Oh, you found a new spot. Hey, going on the church that made you find a new spot. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna close my eyes. And we're gonna pick a card. Y'all, it's a nice day today. It's a nice day here on the east side. All right, no cards have fallen out now, so I'm just going to randomly pick a card right now. They have not fell out, so I'm just gonna randomly pick one. What did we get? What did we get? What is this? Rock and roll pose. Okay, that's a new one. What is that? What the hell is that? Okay. It's giving shoulder stand. It's giving a little shoulder stand, not even going to lie. I don't know if I have this card upside down. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this way or like this way. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google it. So let's go ahead. Let's get a real life picture. Nothing like looking at some real life examples. Oh yeah. It is like how it is like how it looks. Is this how it look, y'all? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see that? Basically, yes. So that is how you're supposed to look. Supposed to look like that. So basically, your lower back is kind of like up off. It kind of looks like one of those type of positions. It's like a slight lift up. All right. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so let's try that out, y'all. Rock and roll pose. Y'all saw the real life example. Y'all saw how it's supposed to look. So now we're gonna actually try it out. First, I'm gonna start by laying down on my mat. And then it looked like she had her legs kind of tucked in like a little ball, kind of like this. But she had her arms kind of out. And then she kind of like, something kind of like that, y'all. Something kind of like that. I actually gotta look at the picture again just to see if her arms were flat on the ground or if she had them like wrapped around her or something. I gotta look, because I be forgetting. Okay, she had her hands gripping her knees. Okay, so her arms weren't flat on the mat. She had her hands gripping her knees. All right, so in the ball position like I was doing, but her hands were like on her knees. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Laying back down. This is how she had her hands. She had her hands like this. So she lifted up. Hold on, y'all. I find it easier to lift up like this. Okay, this might be a bit something. Let's roll. It's so much easier like this. She had her hands up like this though. So she like, oh, this might be a bit intense. Okay, it's a lot of core. It's a lot of core right here to lift up. I don't even know if I'm up. Am I up, Mom? Is the lower of my back up?
It could be up higher.
It could be up higher.
Look a little low.
I look a little low, they said. Snap. You gonna push me up?
Ma'am.
All right, push me up, Mom. Push me up.
I'm pulling you up.
Pull me up.
Mom.
And hold.
Mom. It's so nice outside today.
I just did a whole roll. Hold up. This might be the one we have to practice on, y'all.
This is a nice summer day.
This might be some practicing. Am I up? Whew. Dang, that's a lot of back and core strength right there. It is way easier with your hands down like this, and you just lift up. Because you have your hands for support. But with your hands on your knees, like how it's supposed to be, your hands on your knees, that's like a lot of strength you're using in your back and in your lower core. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, y'all. Whew. All right, we're going to try this one more time. And y'all know the rules. If I cannot get this position down pat, then we got to practice once. This is going to be the one we have to practice. And then on the next video, we're going to come in and I'm going to do that position after I've been practicing. And if we can do it, we can move on to the next card. So let's try that one more time. Okay. Let's try to lift up one more time. Jeshurun, tell me if I'm high or not. This how I got to be. Look. This how I got to look.
Okay.
This part has to be up off the ground.
Okay.
Okay? So tell me if I'm up there. Because
You're there, I'm pretty sure.
goddamn. One more time. We're going to try that one more time. Whew. Am I doing it?
You like straight up.
Okay, my legs can't be straight though. They got to be like in this ball.
Oh, okay. Okay. You did it. You did it. Should I try?
Jesus Christ. You want to be in front of the camera?
I don't really care.
All right, then you can try. You know, consent is everything, y'all. Can't just have people being recorded if they don't consent. Anyway,
Try.
y'all, this is my brother. He want to try.
Okay, just like this.
Yeah,
Like this.
but then you gotta like lift your lower back up. Yeah.
Oh, like.
Yeah. You gotta like lift up into it. Man, that crap was hurting. All right, let me get back right there. Y'all, we're gonna try one more time. One last time.
For the third time.
If I can hold this position for 4 breaths, if I can do it correctly and hold it for 4 breaths and get out of it nice, calm, and controlled, we got it. We can add this to the dump pile and we can get our last card. If I cannot do this position, if I cannot hold it for 4 breaths, if I cannot get into it correctly and hold it, then, hey, we have to cut the video off. Y'all seen what I can do. I'm gonna practice some more so y'all can see how I improved. All right? So let's try it one last time. Hopefully I get it so we can do this last card. But if I don't, it's all good. We're gonna try it again. All right, I'm thinking maybe rocking into it might help. Like
I was doing?
Yeah, like kind of maybe rocking into it might help me. But it's hard to like stay into the back of it.
1 and 2.
Am I up off the ground just wrong?
Yes. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. That's 4.
Jesus Christ. I need to see it to believe it. Like, I need to actually see it. Just try and grab my other phone. Grab my other phone, please.
Okay.
I need you to pull out the camera and record me doing this so I can actually look back. I know some of y'all probably thinking, you're so fucking extra for this. But I got to see it. I have to see it. Like, I'm a visual learner. So I have to see myself in this position and then see a professional in that position. And I like to compare and contrast to see, like, is each body part doing the right movement? Am I holding it in the right space? So I like to compare and contrast. So I have to see myself first. So yeah, y'all, I'll be a bit extra, but it's all good. Like, that's just me. I've always been an extra person. You can ask any of my family. Just trying to get out the camera.
I was just trying to look at the chat.
Bro. Do you see him? I'm like, bro, why? Like, you can look at the chat, but you don't have to be your face all the way in the camera. You can still look at the chat. Like,
I can't see from over here.
no, like you can like sit down and read it, but like you had your entire head in the camera. I'm like, y'all saw him? He has like entire face, like face to the camera type stuff. Like, I'm like, you can sit in front of the camera and still read it. But yeah, here, record this real quick.
The sun might be like blocking a little bit though.
It's all good. Record this real quick.
Okay, tell me when to start.
Okay, stand like right here. Yeah, like, yes, like right next to the camera. Good, 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 good.
Tell me when to start recording.
Start recording right now.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, let's try this again. I know some of y'all was like, damn, she extra as hell for this, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay. All right, let me see the phone.
Okay.
Let me see now. I gotta see if I'm doing this right. So if I'm not, I'll know because I'm looking. So let's see. And I am not doing that right. Like literally, I knew I had to see it. I knew I had to see it to believe it type stuff. I'm like, and I am not doing this right. Okay. So we need more practice. I just saw with my own eyes for myself, looking at this camera, I'm like, okay, so I need a lot more practice. So I'm not holding that right. Here, Joshua, can you hold this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway. Y'all seen where I was. This is the card we stuck on at the moment. We cannot put this in the done pile because we is not done because I did not do it right. So this is what we're supposed to be doing. Rock and roll pose. This is how it's supposed to be. You know, hold up. This is how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to have my hands gripping my knees. I'm supposed to be on my shoulders, kind of like a shoulder stand. And my whole upper back is supposed to be up. Let me show y'all the real life picture now. Because I know some of y'all might be like, that is a cartoon picture. So let me show y'all the real life picture. Real life people doing it. So y'all can see like this how it's supposed to be. Boom, let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in. Boom, that's a real life Google image. You see? I gotta be up. Boom, 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 boom. But let's read these comments. Justin said you should treat your lawn. It should be more comfortable. Maybe I should. Look, we used to get it treated. We used to have like people come and spray stuff in it, but then we stopped getting it treated. We stopped having them spray stuff. So the lawn can start taking care of itself because we be foraging. If y'all don't know that, we are herbalists and stuff. So if something gets sprayed and stuff on your lawn and stuff, you can't really like forage the stuff there. So we gotta wait like a couple years. So because it was treated, it used to be treated. The folks who lived here before us used to treat it, but we stopped letting them treat it. We stopped letting them spray the stuff on the grass. So we gotta wait like maybe like another year or two. Just letting the grass do its own natural thing. Because we like to harvest the stuff like the clovers, the dandelions, and things like that. We like to harvest them up. But we have to wait till the soil and stuff detoxes from all the stuff that was sprayed on it. So we're treating it, but naturally treating it. So we can use it and utilize it. But I get you on that. I get you. But yes, this is what we're supposed to be like, y'all. This is what we're supposed to be like. So we have to practice some more. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're actually almost there. You're kind of doing it. I'm not gonna lie. You're kind of doing it. But anyway, y'all. I will catch you guys later. We are staying on this pose. So the next time y'all see the yoga deck challenge, we will be starting off on rock and roll pose. That's what we're starting off. So we won't be shuffling because this is the pose we on. We got to master this. We did 8 cards today. We did 8 cards. This is our 9th card. We would have had 10 today, but hey, we got stuck on the 9th card. Like, imagine that, stuck on the 9th card, almost the last card. But yeah, so we'll kick it off here. Today is Thursday. Yeah.
I did it?
Nah, but almost. But anyway, today is Thursday. We will be going live on Sunday. Yes, Sunday around 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern time. Today we went live. I said we was gonna go live at 1. I did 5 minutes earlier. I went live at 12:55. So on Sunday, we're gonna go live at 2. We're gonna go live at 2 p.m. on Sunday, but I'm gonna obviously do it 5 minutes earlier. So at 1:55 p.m. on Sunday Eastern time, we will be going live again with our yoga deck challenge, and we're gonna try to complete this rock and roll pose. But we got a lot done today, so I'm still very proud of myself for doing these cards that I have did, even though we are stuck on one. So round of applause. Hey, round of applause. And I've been going live for a long time, y'all. It's been almost an hour. It's 55 minutes, almost an hour. So it's time for me to close out this video. It's time for me to wish y'all a lovely day, morning, night, evening, whatever time it is where you are right now. I wish you a lovely time, and I will catch you guys later. Peace and love and all that good stuff. Peace and love. Y'all can check me out on all platforms that I am on. I have that one link in the description. That one link there has all my stuff. Anything I'm on, Instagram, YouTube, anything I'm on, click that one link. All my stuff is there. So I will catch you guys later. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. I hear a helicopter.